Hi guys, how are you? Fine guys. So now we are going to move for the compulsory buttons, and this is the third session in semi-voice process. So blue color prompts are compulsory prompts. Okay. So without blue color buttons, you cannot fix an appointment in the process. Okay. So first line, first row. Okay. In the first row, you can see blue color buttons. Here, you have to click any one of the blue color button. And here in this process, we have decided to click only greeting 1. So you have to neglect greeting 2, greeting 3, greeting 4. You should not click greeting 2, greeting 3, greeting 4. Only greeting 1 is allowed to click. And let us move on to the next blue color prompt here. Pitch A1, A2, which says about television DTH offer, channel offers. Okay, fine. Likewise, you can see A1, A2, C1, D1, installation and shipping, service ARB, service C, service D, service ABCD. Likewise, all these are compulsory. But here in service ARB, service C, service D, these three buttons compulsorily you have to click. But if you are clicking this one, service ABCD, you don't need to click a service ARB, service C, service D. You can neglect all these three and you can directly click this service ABCD only with the customer who are interacting with you in a very good way. Okay. If they're interested, okay. If they are answering you properly, then you can you can click this one so that it will ask the customer about all the three services. Okay. Television DTH, internet, and home phone. All three services related question it will ask. Okay, fine. So the point is any one of these, all the three can be neglected if you are clicking service ABCD, or otherwise if you are clicking any one of these, you have to click the other two also. Okay, fine. Again, blue button comes here. You have to click all these buttons. Above 18, house or apartment, contract ends, mode of payment, visa or master, alternate number, date of birth, accepted, verification, inquiry. So these are all compulsory. But in the last row, as we have seen in the first row, only one we have to click. Likewise, in the last row also, we will be clicking only accepted or verification based on the interest of the customer. If the customer is too much interested, they're happy with whatever we are giving to them, then you have to put that customer in accepted. If the customer is okay with everything, they are not too happy, but they're okay with the things. So that means you can click verification. If they're plainly saying, okay, fine, that's fine, okay, go ahead. Likewise, if they're giving you normal response, okay, you have to put that customer in verification. And if the customer is asking any questions out of this box, you don't have answer in these prompts, you have to click inquiry button. After clicking inquiry, it will say, you will get called within 24 hours. They will explain you. But still, you have a chance to acknowledge them, and then you have to drag back the customer to the prompts, and you can pull the customer to through the proper prompts, and then you can come back to this above 18. Then you can click accepted or verification, and you can make that as an appointment. But appointment is only accepted or verification. If you're clicking accepted or verification, that is called as an appointment. Fine guys. And there is a condition to click inquiry button only if you cross pitch A1 and pitch A2. After pressing pitch A2, the customer should be okay with the process, pricing, and channels. They have to acknowledge. After that only it is qualified to click inquiry button. After clicking pitch A1, you cannot click inquiry. Only after clicking A2, the customer should be okay with that. Then only you can go for inquiry button. Fine. So let us move on. So when to use these tabs, and what customer will hear when we use these tabs. Fine. So guys, so you can see here, whatever there inside the prompt, that is secondary. Okay, this will be the dialogue that will be inside the prompt. But if the customer is asking something, and if you are clicking the prompt, for example, greeting one, you are clicking, and then it will play this content. Okay, if it is playing this content, you don't need to memorize all these things. It will automatically play. But one should know when you have to click this prompt. Okay, to know when you have to click this prompt, you should know what is there inside, but you don't need to memorize anything. Okay, it will play it, whatever the content inside. Okay, and it is not going to lose energy even after dialing 100 calls or 50 calls. It is not going to lose the energy. It will play with the proper energy only. So you don't need to worry. Your duty is just to click the button. That is it. Proper button, proper time. With no time you have to click. Not after 1 second. Immediately you have to click. Fine. Once the customer closes their mouth, immediately you have to click it. Fine. So greeting one, you already know. Greeting one is the only button we are going to use for call opening. For call opening, you are going to use this greeting one. After that, you should not use only once. Any button in this prompt, you will be using only once only. Fine. For entire telecom service, all three services, landline covered, or any other two services. Fine. For example, greeting one, you are clicking. Customer is telling, I need only television connection. You can go with the television connection alone. A customer is okay with all the three services, landline, TV, internet, and that means like you can speak for all three services. Fine. So greeting two, we are not going to click this one. Greeting three, greeting four also we are not going to click. It says about DTH service and home phone, internet. Greeting 2, greeting 3, greeting 4, right? Fine, but you're not going to use it. Pitch A1. So what is pitch A1? It says about television DTH channel offer. Okay, to be used with greeting 2. That means if you are clicking greeting 2, definitely you have to click pitch A1 only, or and pitch A2. Okay, or otherwise pitch C1. I'm sorry. Pitch A1 and A2. These are all blue color buttons, right? Pitch B2 is there. B1, B2 is there. That will be in green color, but that is also television offer only. Okay, that will give 190 channels. But pitch A1 speaks about 90 channels. Okay, so that means this blue color button is compulsory. That is 90 channels. That is the only thing. It is compulsory. Pitch B1, B2, that is green color button, you don't need to click. But if the customer is not satisfied with this 90 channels, definitely you have to go for pitch B1 and pitch B2. Both are continuation. Okay. So now let us come back to this pitch A1. This is blue color button. You are clicking it. So it says like, first month is completely free for the customer. It gives 90 channels. They will get regional, mandatory, Canadian networks, kind of things and all. Okay, fine. So you can see here, completely free of cost for the first month, right? That means the first month, the customer is not going to pay anything to the service provider. Customer will be really happy for this. Okay, or only on 60th day they will pay the first month bill. So this is a proper offer which we can pitch to the customer. Fine. Next, pitch A2. Here we said first month it is like 90 channels. They will get more than 90 channels. They will get, and they don't need to pay anything. But what after from the second month? After first month, what is the amount they are going to pay? Okay, what is the tariff rate for them? That is, you can see here, $86. Okay, that is what they are going to pay. So don't worry, you don't need to memorize these $86 kind of things and all. But 90 channels and 190 channels. So pitch A1, A2 says about 90 channels. Pitch B1, B2 says about 190 channels. Pitch B1, B2, that will be in green color, and pitch A1 and A2, that is compulsory blue color button. Fine. So now pitch A1, it is used in what is it, sorry, if pitch A1 is used, it is mandatory to use pitch A2. That means you know very well, already we have clicked this button 90 channel, I'm sorry, 90 channels, $86. This prompt is pitch A1, and after 1 month, $86, right? First month is free. Okay, 90 channels. First month is free. Second month, from the second month they are going to pay, that is after first month they are going to pay $86. So that we have to inform, right, customer, to the customer. So definitely if you are clicking pitch A1, definitely you have to click pitch A2 also. Only then this offer is complete. Fine. We are going to neglect greeting 2, 3, 4, right? So definitely we will be clicking greeting 1 only. So what you have to think is like, one, after clicking greeting 1, you have to go for pitch A1 and then pitch A2. In the middle of pitch A1 and A2, you have to acknowledge the customer. You have to respond to the customer, and any rebuttals if it is needed, any orange color buttons, anything which is needed, you have to click those buttons based on the customer's response. Fine. Let us move on to the next part of the offer. So we have seen pitch A1 and A2, which says about television. Now we are going to see pitch C1. Pitch C1 says about home phone offer. Home phone is landline. Okay. To be used with greeting 3. Greeting 3, if you are clicking, you will be clicking pitch C1 only. But still, in this process, we are neglecting greeting 3. Instead of that, we are going for greeting 1, which is common for pitch A1, A2, C1 and D2. That is television, home phone and internet. All the 3 services. Because of that, what we are going to do is, after clicking greeting 1, we will be going to pitch C1. Okay, that means after greeting 1, pitch A1 we will be clicking, A2 we will be clicking, pitch C1 also we will be clicking. If you want, you can go to A1 directly after greeting 1, or otherwise if you feel like I would like to go to C1 directly after greeting 1, after speaking about home phone offer, then I would like to go for television offer. Or otherwise, if you want to click pitch D1, which says about internet offer, you can directly go to pitch D1 from greeting 1 to pitch D1. That is your option only. If you feel, I feel to give internet offer first, I feel to attract the customer, first month free offer through the television, or otherwise unlimited calls all over Canada and US, you want to attract with that home phone offer, definitely you can go with pitch C1 also. That is your idea. You can, based on your satisfaction, definitely you can do that. Okay, fine guys. So now we have seen pitch, now we are going to see pitch C1, right? Home phone offer $24 and $24 and 99 cents, and this pricing is forever. There is no first month pricing, second month pricing and all. One pricing that is completely forever. First month, second month, third month, every month they are going to pay only $24. Okay, fine. And they can make unlimited calls all over Canada and US. Other service providers, they might be giving only Canada, all over, sorry, unlimited calls all over Canada. But here we are giving unlimited calls all over Canada, and for US also the same. And there is no time limit with us. So customer will be attracted. And D1 is, it says about internet 50 Mbps speed, and it will come without any interruption. And they will, if they're connecting 5 devices also, speed will not be splitted. It will, complete speed will reach for every single system. That is a merit. So that is also there. And this one is internet, as I said, D1. Okay, for this you are going to click D1. Fine. So in the middle, as usual, yellow color buttons, orange color buttons, if needed, red color buttons, acknowledgement buttons, empathy tabs, all these things, if needed, you will be using in the middle of this interaction. Okay, fine. After this, what you're going to do is, the next one is service A or B, service C, service D, service ABCD. I will tell you, service A or B, pitch A1, pitch A1, pitch A2, that is service A. Pitch B1, B2, that is green color button, that is service B. But this question is common. May you know who is your current service provider? for your television. For television, what is the current service provider they are using already? That's what we wanted to know. Okay, so we are just going to click this one to know which service provider the customer is using. Okay, fine. Likewise, to know about home phone, which service provider they are using, we are going to click service C. For internet, what is the service provider they are using? We have to ask by clicking service D. Okay, one by one we have to click service ARB. We have to get the acknowledgement. Then you can go for service C. Then you can go for service D. Once you click service ARB, okay, after clicking pitch A1, pitch A2, and then directly you can come to pitch service ARB. Then after getting that information also you can go for pitch C1. Okay, so that is not a problem. That is good actually. Greeting one, reason for call, if you want you can click, or otherwise directly if you are going pitch A1 you can click. It is always good to click reason for call, pitch A1, pitch A2. Then you can click service ARB, and then you can go for service C1. Then you can come back to service C, and then pitch D1, then service D. In this way also you can go if the customer is interacting in a normal way. If the customer is interacting in a very good way, they're responding to whatever you are asking or telling, definitely you can directly ask the customer service ABCD directly. Okay, I'll click this.
May I know who is your current service provider for your television, home phone, and internet?
So it asked for all the three services. So that means one single question it asks for all the three services. But we should not be lazy to click all three buttons. Instead of that, it is not this condition is the customer is speaking normally. You have to go with service ARB, and then service C, and then service D, one by one. And then this one is service ABCD is only for the customer who are interacting in a very good way, responding in a very good way, and they're answering for whatever you are asking. Only for that customer you can go with service D alone, service ABCD alone. Okay, service ABCD alone. Okay, when you're clicking service ABCD, it asks about all the three services, so you should not click any of these three services. Okay, fine. So now we have seen service ABCD up to this one. Yeah, above 18, we should know the customer is above 18 or not. Definitely the customer who is above 18 only, they will pick up the call. But still, before booking, definitely we'll be asking these basic questions. Okay, above 18, to check the eligibility of the customer. We are going to give service for house, customer who are living in house, not for the people who are living in apartment. Okay, customer, if they are living in apartment, we cannot give service, but we are going to dial for the data who are living in house only, so we don't need to worry. Apartment, they call it as in different ways. Some people they call it as I live in apartment. Some people they will say I live in a condominium. Condominium means apartment. In short form also they will speak condo. Condo is also apartment only. Okay, if the customer is selling, you're asking them, do you where do you live, or do you live in a house or an apartment? Customer is telling you I live in a condominium. That means we should not blink. We have to oh, okay, they're living in apartment, so you have to tell I'm sorry, and then you can close the call. Okay, but customer, when they're telling they're living in house, we can proceed the call. Okay, fine. But don't worry, you will be dialing for the data who are living in house only, but this is also an eligibility question, so definitely we have to ask this. And then when the contract period ends, contract period is getting end within 3 months, then definitely you can proceed. Next one is mode of payment. Mode of payment, how they are going to pay, whether they are going to pay in debit card or credit card. That is what we are going to ask. Whether it is Visa or Master, we have to ask the customer. Okay, fine. If the customer is not telling Visa or Master, don't worry. You can click no problem button, and then you can move on to the next one. And then you have to get the alternate number with the customer by clicking this, and then date of birth, and then accepted or verification. Accepted, only if the customer they are very interested, you have to click accepted button. If they are not that interested, you have to click verification button. Okay, there the call ends. Enquiry, already. Inquiry is the one which is like, if there is no answer inside the prompt buttons, you can go for inquiry. Installation is installation and shipping. This is very important. Like, for installation is free for the television package and for the home phone package, but for the internet, all the service provider in Canada, definitely they will charge money for activation, installation, and so, some people they ship the product. Some people, this is like plug and play only. So easily the customer they can do it, but still installation is there for the product. So shipping and installation is there in this service. Okay. Other service they charge it in different way. Installation and activation, in that way they will charge. So, and this one is very low as $30. $30 is a very simple, very normal amount for them. Okay, you should not convert this into INR and oh big money. It is not so. So dollar they are paying in dollars. So the money standard is little higher, right? Not little. It is like more than 79 or 70. It fluctuates, right? More than 79. Sometimes it will go down. Sometimes it is go more than that. Okay, fine. So installation shipping, you have to click definitely. Once you click, this installation and shipping is related to internet. So only for internet D1 when you are clicking, pitch D1 when you are clicking, that time only you have to click this one, installation and shipping. Okay. The next one is optional tabs. We'll be seeing in the next session. Thank you guys.